Hi guys, in this video I'm joined by professional street photographer Mark Fearnley. Mark's been a huge inspiration to my street photography journey since I started about 18 months ago, so do give his Instagram a follow. He's an absolutely incredible photographer. He also does one-to-one and group workshops based in London as well, so I'll leave all his details below. Feel free to contact him. I really hope you enjoy the video. Behind you. Hello mate, you right? Mate. Fantastic shape, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, as soon as someone, I always say to them, there you go. Yeah. Right then, this is Canary Wharf Jubilee Line Station. Absolutely awesome. Loads of modern shapes. On a good day like today, we've got nice, strong, bright light. Some nice contrast coming through. And Mark's just showing me some of the places that. Quite obvious, as soon as you get off the train you'll see these nice shapes, nice tones, nice textures, plenty of people walking around this area as well, so you're always going to get, you haven't got to wait long to get your composition, to get your subject even. But the security was straight on as soon as we got here, so yeah, just keep it moving around. I want to say, find a location, find a spot that we like, and yeah, just get back to it, try and take a shot and then leave and come back to it in a minute so the security don't sort of jump on us. But this is a cracking frame, portrait. And just pretty focused right at the top there, using the lines of lights coming in. So you've got the gap where the person would come in the bottom left third. F8 because I want the depth of field. 250 per second. Just try and keep the ISO down, and because of the distance away from the camera, they'll be sharp enough at 250. Yeah, it's fantastic reflection.
Yeah, just off that reflection up there.
Yeah. What was reflecting? Just that? Just on a strong day?
Yeah.
Good grief. Fresh air!
Welcome properly.
Look at this. That's amazing, isn't it? That light. That is amazing.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the shadows.
I know, it's gorgeous. Where are we now?
Canada Water.
Canada Water. And this
no. Canada Square.
Canada Square.
Canada Square.
Fantastic place. So this is like offices, and we just walked through a shopping centre.
Canary Wharf.
Back at, oh friggin' no, yeah. Wow. Back at Canary Wharf. That's unbelievable. And there's like so that's the train that people are commuting back and forwards here then from the train. That's
going to be the new train link that links up to Heathrow Airport.
I see. So it's constant flow of people walking past this awesome sort of bridge, and underneath it, yeah, there's so many opportunities for different frames, different compositions. There's this water feature at the bottom of it, and it's just unbelievable how well it reflects. And there's loads of these supports, angled supports, which you can use. So just a case of finding a composition you like, working it until you get the composition bang on, look for faults, look for errors. And yeah, because there's people walking past, and as they're walking past they're reflecting. I'll show you. Reflecting like that. So I've pre-focused about 5 meters away at f5, just making sure I get this corner in. Really important to get that corner in. This corner here, using that as a sort of diagonal line on the right hand side. Yeah, keeping everything vertical, so I'm literally resting the camera on the floor here. Look at that, that's cool. I like it when they're, I've got my hand tied here, but I like it when they're there. As I've moved my composition so that I've got this sort of nice geometric shape there. There's too many people now, but just pre-focused at about, well, I've knocked my thing, so I can't see, 10 meters. About 10 meters, focusing over in this area here, and I'm just waiting. I love the reflection, I love everything about this shot. Just need to, it can't be too close to the camera obviously, but, and obviously one person, but I really like the geometry. Yeah, this might be alright. Yeah, that might be alright.
Every time I come me, Gareth, like it's something different.
Yeah.
It's always something new because the light's different.
Yeah.
But you see how sunny it was when we was in front of the
Oh, no,
building,
yeah.
how sunny it was.
Yeah.
There's not no sun here. But where we're going to go now, we don't need no light. We're just going to be using back deck. So
Yeah. So basically, we've just walked what 100 meters, not even that, and every single one of these points offers a new a new vantage point, and I really like this one. We come to the end, and see where Mark. If I get the camera down low enough, you can just get the you know, nice, clean, simple portrait there. You see that guy going through that there now, like nice sort of isolated centre part. That's really, really nice and minimal. Yeah, Mark's modelling the scene for me. It's really, really nice, really nice. But I've swapped lenses now. I've gone from the 23mm f2, which was the 35 equivalent, to the 50 f2, which is about 75 equivalent, just to try and zoom in and pick out some shapes a bit better. Because I mean, look at this, absolutely staggering. A bit cluttered, that background for me, so I come up a little bit and get rid of them things in the background, and then just have that sort of. I like that sign to the left there, and just wait for somebody, a single person, to walk through, like this guy is here, but without the people behind. What about this guy here? See if we can get him. This place is just riddled with opportunity. Look at this walkway here. I mean,
when that Christmas tree ain't there.
yeah.
I
I know, that's stunning, isn't it?
For the reflection, but also want to do this side of it as well.
Yeah, I love that. Dead simple. Dead simple.
Shooting down in that frame there.
Yeah. Very, very nice indeed. That's a classic shot, that is, isn't it? That is a classic. You must be chuffed for that one.
Yeah, because it's different, because everybody takes their shot from here.
Yeah.
Everybody has that shot, don't they?
Yeah, that's nice. He's bang in the middle as well. If I was on the ball, which I could well have been, I could have taken that. I was just stood here looking at it. Yeah, this is really, really nice. The light's gone, which is a real shame. But like this guy's coming down here now. Oh, he's just reflects lovely to the left. So I'm going to have the camera portrait and just. Oh, it looks like he's holding his hand. Look like he's holding his hands there. Nice strong lines. Yeah. That's what I was looking at, but it doesn't quite fit in there. I'm on 250, so I don't need the fast shutter speed. Oh, person in the background, don't want them. Oh, that's nice. So this is the lower view. This is the lower view where we were earlier, up there. I actually really like that angle as well. It reflects gorgeous there. That is fantastic. It's a nice shot just here. Try and show you. I'm still on the 50mm, and it's just that walkway down there. I'm pre-focusing on the middle of there, f5.6. Just waiting for. Just keep that white line in the bottom left-hand corner, and just try and using that to draw your eye up. So see where them legs are on the top right now, there. But obviously trying to get so that there's only one person in the frame is the difficult. But I really like to get that. That might have been alright. There's something. It might be the steps. I have to lift the camera up a little bit to try and get rid of that. But pre-focus there, where them people are. But I don't really want two people. I want that white border to come in from the bottom left. It might be alright. See, it kind of works with either one person or three people. I never like it with two. Three people's got more of a story going on, more interesting scene, but two people just looks, especially when they're together. Wait here for a bit, like That might be quite nice. But that doesn't get that corner. That doesn't really. Yeah, that might be alright. That might be alright. Let's try here. Really strong light. Really. Oh, God, with the box as well would have been great. Right, set this camera up quick. F8. Where are we? Right. Pushing the histogram to the right. Let me just check. Pushing the histogram to the right. I'm at 500 of a second. F8, 640 ISO. And I'm just going to pre-focus at the back wall there, so if anything does come into the shot, like that one, but I need to get the camera down low. Make sure I get that background sharp, and then wait for the shadows to come in front of the camera. Well, probably too high up, I think, at this point. I'm going to work this scene a little bit, I think I need to be spend a bit of time on this one, because I'm not really loving my composition at the minute, but I know this might be the last. No, I don't like my composition here. I need to work this. So there's a nice triangle in the support, and I just had a shot of a guy walking straight through. It looked like I got him perfectly in that triangle, so I'm just looking to see if I can improve on it, because I only got one shot and I've got the camera on burst, but I want to get somebody in that triangle. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. It took me, how long is it taken for us to meet up and actually do a shoot?
Must be a year.
Must be a year. It's been a while. So, fantastic today. Really appreciate it. It was really good, and especially obviously taking me to some of them really cool locations. That was really cool. Really enjoyed it. It's always fun to see how another photographer works as well, isn't it? See how other people shoot and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's been great to catch up with you finally and shoot with you, and yeah, I think it's been a good day. We've had a great light. Yeah,
it's all about the light, innit? You can make or break a day. So yeah, today's been really good. So how long have you been shooting street photography?
I've actually been shooting street photography about 6 years now. Yeah, I'll say about 6 years when I got my first camera to go out on the streets and shoot. Yeah.
So what made you choose street photography though? What was it?
I think because I'm an artist, a painter by trade. My wife bought me a camera for Christmas because she knew I was interested in photography, and basically it just stemmed from then. She bought me. I got some books on photography and just learnt the basics, and I got inspired by a photographer I came across called Fan Ho.
I think I've heard of him. Name rings a bell. Now, looking at Fan Ho's work, you can see how, I mean, especially I happily take a lot of inspiration from certainly people like yourself and Fan Ho, with that sort of clean silhouette, minimalistic, fine art almost street photography, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I got a book of his called I think Yesterday in Hong Kong, set in the 1950s. Very high contrast, minimalist. You know, a lot of it's solitary figures, shadows, hard lines, silhouettes, and
it's gorgeous stuff. It is gorgeous
and
stuff.
That's what I'm always looking for in my own photography now.
There are timeless scenes, absolutely epic stuff. So, what do you actually look for when you go out with your street photography? What is it you look for? What draws you to an image?
First thing is light.
Yeah.
I always look for a strong light source.
You're like a moth.
Yeah. So I look for light, shadows, lines. All my compositions are based around that. Like I say, I'm drawn to light like a moth.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah. Without, I mean, you've got to have light story composition, don't you? So if the light's not there.
Yeah, and most of the time I try to go for a solitary figure, just because I like to create mood. Yeah. You know, a bit of an atmosphere. And you can get that with, you know, my editing process with high contrast and and a story, a good story.
Yeah. Okay. So if you found a composition that you like today, at first I thought we were exactly the same, as in you'd find a composition, give it 30 seconds and move on. But on a few occasions, you actually hung around far longer than I would have done.
Yeah, the longest I waited is 2 hours.
Was it worth it?
My credit card didn't say so, because my wife was with me, and I ended up saying to her, go shopping, because she was sick of waiting. After 20 minutes she was going, let's go, and I see this beam of light across this wall, and I thought, I know someone's going to... There wasn't a lot of foot traffic, but I wanted somebody to walk into it, so it took me 2 hours and about 180 quid it cost.
An expensive photograph, but worth it. Was it one of them ones that you look good on the back of the camera? Yeah, you're going to have to take that back, love. It was a crap picture. Good. Obviously you said light makes a good image. Anything else? You shoot black and white mainly as well, don't you? So you look for like strong contrast.
Essentially, I shoot a lot of colour. I shoot in colour and then convert into black and white.
Okay.
But that's just my style.
So you see a scene in colour, but then convert it to black and white.
I can visualise a scene and know what it will look like, in black and white straight away. Okay, so you're a Fujifilm shooter as well. Fujifilm, and got a little GR3. You got the Ricoh, just as a pocket camera, just to have on me all the time. Right, I need to try one of these cameras. They're really highly rated. What is your sort of? Have you got a go-to lens? Are you favourite lens? Yeah, to tell you the truth, I know street photography is set all around primes, 35s and 23s and 50s, but I shoot on the Fuji kit lens, 1855. Stunning lens. It's just because if for quickness, I can get in quick, take the shot. And I haven't got to flap around changing lens. The last thing I want to do is stop. Oh, I need the 23 for this. Oh, I wish I had a 35. So I'm a street photographer that shoots with a zoom. Yeah, but it makes sense. Doesn't it? Keep it simple. Keeps it simple. So as far as settings and all that go, you shoot manual, aperture priority? I shoot aperture priority. Again, just for quickness. As you know, street photography has got to be instant. There's no flapping around with dials and buttons. So I've just a basic settings. ISO settings is on automatic. Right. Are you a button focuser, or do you zone focus? Or I do zone focus. You do zone focus. Okay. If you were speaking to anybody, or obviously you do a lot of workshops and all, you must have an awful lot of beginners, people that want to see your work and think, wow, I need to do this. What tips would you give a starter, a newbie to street photography? Just to shoot as much as you can. Yeah. And again, you can take 1,000 photos, and if you come out, like even on my workshops, I say to people, don't start looking at what you've taken on the day and looking at what you've got, because you're missing moments. Yeah. Just keep on shooting. Look at the photos later. Just shoot. That's it. Don't chimp. No. Yeah. Chimping's bad. So many times on my workshop, people are looking at what they're taking, and I just say to them, in 3 seconds you're going to miss an amazing shot. 3, 2, 1, and they turn around and go, what? And then somebody in a trilby out walks past a beam of light, and I think you missed that just for chimping. I'm happily converted. I was quite bad at chimping. I mean, I've only been doing street photography about a year, and I will admit that I went out on one shoot once, and I missed the shot because I was looking at the back of the camera, and I promised myself I would never do it again. So I turned the screen off, taped it up on one occasion, and it actually does transform your photography. So which of your images are you most proud of? Because you've got such an amazing... Check out his Instagram. He's a phenomenal photographer, but honestly, you go through his images that you can't help but be inspired. I adore... Every time you put a picture up, your Instagram stories are depressing because there's always another good one. So for you to have a favourite image must be... I think my favourite image is probably a selection of images I've done in Tokyo, and it was a big massive crossing with a beam of light that went into a triangle across it, and I instantly saw it, but I didn't have my camera on me. I just had my phone on me, and I just waited as the crossing red light went on and green. Everybody crossed, and you get the odd strangle, the odd loose person coming by. But for me, as a simple iPhone 6 shot, they're probably my favourite pictures. So obviously the camera didn't matter at the point. You got the image. It came out. You're obviously 100% happy with the image because it been restricted with the phone or not, or was it? Do you know what? Do you regret not having your proper camera? Yeah, I do regret. But but I did go back because this beam of light was like, I remember it being like 7:45 in the morning, and it had gone by 8:10, and we were in Tokyo for a week, and it was around the corner, and I visited there every day for a week. But then I went back there and took my Fuji. Yeah. And I knew that beam of light would be there. Yeah. So just every day for a week. Oh yeah. Did you get it in the end? Yeah, I think
Yeah, almost as good.
Yeah,
it's never quite as good the second time round, is it? Yeah.
Do you know, when, like you say, when you get that shot, and then whenever you try and go back and get that shot, it never falls in place again exactly how you wanted it, for how you got it.
Yeah. When you first started street photography, were you nervous at all? Was it something you were like, took a bit of time to get the courage to do?
I think my type of street photography, as in like fine art, where I'll use a solitary figure in the distance when, you know, I might be in the foreground or they might be walking away, walking into the scene. It's not really very invasive, so I don't feel as though I've ever sort of invading someone's privacy or space, and I've never ever had any sort of confrontations or people screaming and shouting at me like you from some street photographers. You know, like a Bush Gilden type photographer. But the only ever time I ever get confrontations is really with security guards.
Yeah, like today.
Like today.
We had 2 or 3, didn't we? But they were polite enough. They were polite. And as soon as we showed them what we were doing, showed them a few of the photographs, they were completely fine. Yeah. There was no issue. Yeah. And obviously, if you look shifty when they come over to you and you look nervous, you know, it gives them something to be. But if you just almost approach them and say, "Hello, mate. Yeah, we're just doing this."
Because all it is with these security guards, when it comes to private property or something like that, they just would basically just want to move you on. They don't want to take your camera off you.
No, of course not.
So as long as you don't stand, it's a free country, I can do whatever I want. As long as you just say, yeah, okay.
No worries.
Then what I do is I normally come back the next day anyway and there's a security guard on.
Yeah, use that as the recce, So to you, what makes a good street photographer? I mean, obviously all street photography is different. There's lots of different sort of subsections. You've got like the candid in your face, Bruce Gilden, as you mentioned. Yours is very much of a silhouette, a minimalistic art, fine art almost looking image. What would you say was what makes a good street photographer regardless of their style?
I've always thought, and I've always had this in the back of my head, what makes a good street photographer is someone who can take an interesting picture in a boring place.
Make something of nothing.
Yeah, so someone might say, oh God, there's not a shot here, there's nothing here, is there nothing here? But if you change your focal point, change your, you know, go in close, or you will find something out of nothing. Yeah.
Mark, it's been absolutely fantastic. I'm really pleased.
I've had a great day with you.
Literally, honestly, next time we'll do something a different time of year. We got more light because we literally felt like we only had 2 hours, didn't we? We didn't. I'd
love to take you back where we went today in the summertime.
We got more light.
Where the light's harsh and hard. Yeah. Because we didn't get many hours of it.
No, we went to rush a bit, didn't we? Yeah. But it's been fantastic.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, good, fantastic. Cheers. And Mark runs incredible workshops. I mean, I was more than happy to pay this dude today to take me on a workshop and just to learn from his experience. Obviously he's been doing it a fair few years now, so obviously got the benefit of that experience. So I would have loved to sort of, it's been fantastic actually, because I've learned a lot just by watching the way you shoot and how patient you are and how many different angles and things you work from a scene. So I feel like I've learned a lot from him. But he does do exceptionally good value workshops. I'll put a link in the bottom of the description to Mark's website and to Mark's Instagram, so do check him out if you're into street photography workshops. I can't recommend this man enough. He's a really, really nice guy as well, so honestly check him out, look at his Instagram, and I'll see you again. We did pop in the Fuji store briefly as well, didn't we? Brand new Fuji store opened in London just today.
I thought you were going to buy me that GFX 100, I said.
Sorry mate, sorry. No, I'll next time. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the photographs. I'm really looking forward to seeing a fair few of them, because we did get to some cool places, so I think we got some good images today. So yeah, looking forward to seeing them. Thanks again, Mark.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.